Today, we have something that is not our norm, but is very special. A piece of American muscle from the 80s. A GNX that we've known from the first ownership. It's got only 700 miles from new. It has been maintained, and it has been celebrity owned and cared for. Come on, let's go. Okay, here's our cold start. Right up in a warm-up idle. We're going to need to get some fuel. Let's use the tilt, put it right where we want it. These GNXs were faster than the contemporary Corvette of the day and still had a hell of a lot of interior comfort and room. They were special cars, still are special cars. 3.8 liter with a turbocharger, and they were just mean. They're still mean. Jason, how many of these?
547 units produced.
547. And what does GNX stand for?
Grand National Experiment.
We're gonna warm it up. We're gonna go put some fuel in it.
Why don't we warm it up and put some fuel in it?
I think that's a great idea. This is a really great way to spend your Saturday. So we're gonna fill it up and get the temps up, and talk about the history. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Metallica. Okay, so she's filled up with fuel, and she's warmed up, and as we were saying before, this car has been rock and roller owned. It has got a great Metallica tape in it. Comes with the car. I wish I knew how to make this work. Oh, there you go. I mean, a little Metallica. It actually, there we go. Okay, and no more Metallica. So we were saying, a lot of rock and rollers have owned really cool cars. This one was on the West Coast. Like Mick Jagger had an Aston Martin. He did not have a GNX. Keith Richards has had a bunch of cars and, had a really nice Bentley. Did not have a GNX. Sammy Hagar has had a lot of cars. Really cool cars. Van Halen. And, so this one, enjoyed a life in California. This car actually moves really nimble for a big car. Kind of, what would you say this moves like?
It's got moves like Jagger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Moves like Jagger.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind.
And I think, you know what? I think he enjoyed this car. It has now been retraded to Autosport. Now we have the GNX back in our automotive orphanage. It has new tires. It has been serviced. It does everything right. We always try the air conditioning, and I can show you that it does work as it should really well. It's pretty nimble for what it is. And it's happy. It doesn't have a huge roar by any means. It's got great brakes. You can hear the turbo, which is really neat. The gearbox is nice. Turns really well. It's actually a pleasure to drive. It's Saturday. There's a little bit of babbling going on because it's been a long week. Jason, is there anything you'd like to say?
I think it's been an awesome week, and I'm really looking forward to next week.
Yeah, you want to say anything about the car?
Really, nothing comes to mind at this moment.
Okay.
No, I think, first of all, the black paint is awesome. So to have this,
Yeah. We should just go back to the weather or something. So anyway, Jason, talk about the foliage, please.
Future Tom, please.
Right, do
I think they
something.
only came in black, actually.
I think.
Hold on, I've got something. No.
Okay.
Please. Talking about the car, I think this car is really ahead of its time. The fact they were using a turbocharger back in the 80s. Oh, shit.
What?
Copyright.
Oh,
That's a
sorry,
major
sorry.
Copyright strike right there.
Okay, I
A
apologize.
turbocharged car back in the 80s. That's cool. I think that's awesome. It's sinister. It's got a really demonic look to it. It's quick. It's certainly very comfortable in here, I can tell you.
And it goes really well, as you can see. So, I think it's time for our flybys, because there's not much else we can tell you about this other than it is a car that will giddy up and go from light to light. It did the quarter mile pretty well. Cruises around town with the best of them. So,
for the record, it was 13.9 seconds on the quarter mile.
Okay, see, now that is value added. That is value added. It's nice, Jason. It's really nice.
My pleasure.
So we're gonna pull over here and do our flybys, and then take it back to the homestead, clean it up, and put it back in the showroom as we do. Flybys are over. I'm not sure what this sounded like from the outside, if anything, because it is extremely quiet inside, and all you hear is the faint whir of the turbo and a slight exhaust note. But it is incredibly smooth, incredibly quick for its era, and I think Jason summed it up the best. It feels sinister. It just feels like it's so calm until the power is unleashed, and then it's just muscle. It's a GNX. It's rare, and this is probably one of the best around. So we welcome any questions you may have, and thank you once again for watching our channel and our road tests and listening to our banter. Thanks for watching, everyone.
We'll see you on the next one. Ciao.